Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to jump into Rogue Warriors versus IG. IG on an absolute tear. Ruby, I know from being a substitute in Africa. We scrimmed against him a very long time ago, and I remember that he gave Jizuke a reality check because Jizuke took a small break, and after that he never took a break again because of what Ruby did to him on reworked Aurelia. This is back when Aurelia just got reworked, and it was a good lesson for Jizuka, but this was maybe, I don't know how long time ago. This was back in 2018 spring. So it was before all the corona and all. It's crazy how everything changed so fast. Nevertheless, the way we're going to review this, we're going to just play, let it play, and we're going to see how it goes. Welcome everyone in the chat. If you're not in the chat, I am not disappointed today. I am glad that you're here. Thank you. Let me just put on Epic Pen. Actually, no Epic Pen, since we're doing speed review. Not speed review, but we're just watching the game. I'm going to give myself some time to just analyze the pick ban. Elise is something that got banned a lot, honestly, mostly on blue side. Elise, Olaf. Olaf got first pick this time. Elise banned with Olaf first pick. Honestly, kind of strange to ban Elise. I think the priority has been Olaf over Elise, especially in the LPL. A lot of Elise, Olaf prior on LPL. They love it. It's been banned most games, honestly. Let me just mute my phone. Pardon me. Pardon me, guys. Pardon. Boom. Kalista banned for, of course, the Shy. He plays it a lot top lane. Sana is also a very special pick for Puff and Southwind. They play it a lot and they had a lot of success with it in the early weeks. We continue. First pick Olaf into Aphelios Lee Sin. Lee Sin, good matchup into Olaf. We like it. Okay. Misfortune, counter into Aphelios. They can pick support here. A lot of options. You can go Taric. Some people like to go Leona. I don't like Leona too much. I like Thresh the most, honestly. Well, there's Thresh. I think that extra sense of safety is so key for Aphelios. I think it's very heavily underestimated. And I think Thresh is a super OP champion. I still think Thresh is S tier because he has so little weaknesses. Second wave ban usually goes into blind pick mid lane. Most of the time, I think the Shy wants to last pick, so I think banning mid laners and fourth picking mid is the way. Leave the Shy the counter because he's gonna play Nico and whatsoever. Could be also a Silas Flex. Silas Flex is also quite powerful. China is showing us the way in regards to picking Silas. Syndra ban towards Rookie. I wonder if Silas 4th is just the best. It's like Silas has some decent matchups in top, good matchups in mid. You have a good jungler now with Lee Sin. Could also go the standard way, going LeBlanc here. I think picking mid 4th is the best for IG. So it's the way I would do it. Last pick top. The Shy. It's not looking so menacing in this picture here, but he is quite menacing. Zozo ban. So now LeBlanc, Silas are pretty high end, I feel. Pretty high end. Did Jackie Love get benched for something? Well, he was supposed to he was supposed to leave IG, and then I think he wanted too much money or something. I really don't know. I don't like speculating too much. That's a Rumble. Completely forgot about Rumble. Rumble also works. Rumble double flex. We're mostly going to go mid. It's funny because Rookie, out of all people, him playing Rumble, it's funny because what he did with Echo, this overlay makes you look like I'm a member of Rogue Warriors. Okay, I'm gonna go over here then. I wanna be in this gang. What up, G's? Hello. Jack's blind pick. Wild. Talia mid lane. Honestly, I don't like it too much. I think Talia mid lane into Rumble is nothing in particular, especially when you don't have that much setup in jungle. You have Olaf and Talia. It's not that great together. Here, I really want to see Silas. I think Silas 5th pick into Mordekaiser is very nice. You have some very powerful ultimates here to steal away as well. Ooh! Give us Silas. No. Sad days. Sad days. I think Silas can do good into Mordekaiser. He had some good ults to steal there. Nautilus ult, Mord ult, Tali ult can be fun. Nevertheless, we continue. Orianna into Talia, fine matchup. Talia should win early, and then afterwards Orianna scales better into the matchup. 1-5, Talia should win. Top lane, Rumble just wants to poke. It comes down to jungle, I feel, top lane more than anything. Can Lee reach 6 at a similar time as Olaf, then it's great. Paper hands, no Silas. Okay. So if we take a look at these two compositions, we have... if we just look at the lane phases and the early, I think early game wise, it's easier for Rogue Warriors to get away with getting kills because Olaf, as we're seeing here, they can easily divide the map. They can easily set up the map in a way where they can choose what to pressure. I think the tricky part here is Lee Sin needs to figure out what to counter gank because IG will be able to have Prior bottom. They will have Prior on top side. It's good that the Olaf team starts from minute 1. LPL managed to figure out how to play online. They had enough time to do so, and because they were the one that got delayed first. Rogo is going for the invade. Lee Sin and Rumble are already on the case. Treasure Felios here. Best thing they can do here is freeze the wave to make sure that the wave pushes into them as hard as possible, but they're not looking to freeze. Olaf is gonna sniff their neck from behind them. Lee Sin starting blue. I think to keep in mind here is that both Olaf and Lee Sin level 2 ganks are not that powerful, so even though we have a situation where the map is divided, it's going to take some time before the pressure actually kicks in. Both jungles not going to be that powerful with only blue buff to actually, to gank. I lost my train of thoughts. Okay. So as you said, Talia should have Prior mid lane. Olaf should have Prior over Lee Sin early on, but the map divided, I think you're very happy if you Lee Sin like this because you don't want to compete with Olaf early on, and if you can go even, that's good. If you reach level 6, that's good. And all of a sudden your 2v2 mid lane matchup shifts very hard. IG as a team, they like to take it slow early. Usually they're not that explosive. Ning likes to full clear and then they like to take care. They're looking for a bot dive right here. IG, we don't know the state of bot lane. Looking for the bottom dive. The wave is gonna crash here. IG will have to walk away. Question here if Southwind actually skilled Lantern. Olaf acts on the mid lane is a very classic strategy. Olaf is looking to base. And, oh, this is happening. Not sure why they woke up. Lei is tanking the tower. Ooh, okay. Okay. Was a very, very clean setup here from Rogue Warriors. It's Olaf acts into mid, and then they wrote into bottom. Puff and Southwind respected Olaf maybe a bit too hard, because I think if they don't freeze, like my idea of freezing would probably be too dangerous, because I didn't consider this Olaf acts into mid lane Talia. Like Talia sacrificed a lot here to push right, and she's behind on CS, probably a bit more behind than she should be. But IG, considering they didn't freeze, maybe they could have just looked to go. The holder is so low HP here in the matchup. What is the Shy doing to him? My goodness. What did the Shy do to him? Then here, this is tricky as well for Southwind and Puff, because they got Dove, and then the wave bounce, and then Lee Sin is showing on top turret, so what do they really do? Wei Yan skipping all camps and just rushing straight bottom. It's a standard play, right? This is oof. Okay. Like both cases, sure. You could argue that IG's bot lane shouldn't die, right? IG's bot lane shouldn't die, they should walk away, but they would be so far behind on everything, and I guess it would be better than what's happening now. Olaf sacrificing himself to get this bot lane ahead, because Olaf is super far behind. Olaf is level 3 to level 5. The Shy is shitting on Mordekaiser, and Orianna is ahead. So it's, even though they are dying on bottom, it is a big investment. It is a big investment. And gold-wise, we are dead even. I wish we could see like an XP graph, because that's more interesting in such a position. Like the XP differential here. Weiyan is level 3 with Olaf. And usually, like, if you sacrifice yourself with a champion like Olaf, it's difficult. It's very difficult to recover. It's good fun, honestly. It's good fun. So it comes down to Puff and Southwind. The idea, I think probably they needed to just contest harder before the wave crashed, and then they tried to not make the wave crash, and that's it. Because I think you don't need to respect Olaf level 2 gank. Olaf level 2 gank you don't need to respect. And then at least you're in a better position. If the enemy is just freezing, that's okay. You'll be fine with that. Because now instead the wave crashed, they got dove, they needed to walk away. And then the wave bounced. Lee Sin showed on top side, he dove Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser died. And then bottom is cool. How's the Talia versus Ori matchup? Talia should win prior early on, and then Orianna scales better into the matchup, but it's relatively even. I think 5.5 to 4.5 early, and then 5.5 Orianna into 4.5 Talia. It's just that the setup for Orianna is much easier because of ult, and she has a better jungler for the 2v2. What's happening here, man? What's the Shy doing to him? What the hell, man? Usually, like, I see Mordekaiser is dropping low on HP in these matchups. They drop low on HP, and then and they go. Win prior early on, Talia 15 CS behind. Well, are you blind or what? He dove bot. And he waited bot. That's what prior is. What's happening? Top, man. What's this? Top difference. Holder ain't holding shit. That's crazy. Does Morde ever recover for this? No. I think right now Mordekaiser, Olaf, they will never play the game again. And 2v2 situation is very, very good for Lee Sin Orianna now. Very, very good. Like Lee Sin Orianna 2v2 now, they can easily pop Ruby. Rookie's also playing Ignite. Gonna speed it up a bit. So it's much easier for IG to save the bot lane. Like sure, Miss Fortune and Nautilus are pretty high mobility, high speed. Like they can get prior bottom and they can move and they can rotate around the map. That's the best play, right? They just need to wait for Miss Fortune and Nautilus to pressure. Nautilus Miss Fortune cannot play in a way where they get a bigger lead into Aphelios and Thresh. They can't. Like if they try to play for their own lane and try to play for lead, they're going to lose this game way too fast. Here, if map is divided, it's very good for the Shy and IG as well, because the wave is in good position and also Rumble can just ult the wave. But it looks like IG just want to match. Like if they mismatch here, they can easily dive Mordekaiser. They could dive Mordekaiser. Maybe it's tricky because of Mordekaiser ult, but imagine they dive Mordekaiser and then Rumble will win one wave of prior because he ults the wave. Aphelios state is not even that bad. Like he has a BF sword and it's not so crazy. He's dead. I don't want to flash. Rookie don't want to flash. Like Rookie could flash here. He could keep walking, autoing, and then like he had Sorcerer Shoes advantage and also phase rush. And I'm assuming, I guess he doesn't play Nimbus Cloak, Mana Flow Band. Rookie had solo kill here for sure. Olaf trying to recover this lane is the joke of a century. Like the Shy fucked up here. He fucked up. He had a solo kill. because he mismanaged his heat here. He mismanaged his heat. He overheated, and it's kind of easy now when they changed the E to only give 10 heat per E per harpoon, that you can easily play around it. But Southwind, what the hell? Southwind with the Hillisang impression. Well, this is pretty troll. Like, in most cases, I don't think this should work here. What happened on bottom was the shy, because he could kill Mordekaiser here, and then I guess Olaf would kill him afterwards, and then maybe it'd work. But then in that scenario, at least Mordekaiser would recover way less, right? Yeah, for sure. Like, Rookie didn't go for flash because he already got value, right? He got value, he got flash for nothing, and it's going to result in a kill later with his own flash. Like, Orianna having flash advantage over Talia means that they can kill Talia whenever they want. And that pressure can be considered bigger than whatever would have happened there if he flashed for the kill. Because now Ruby has to respect the ult flash range of Orianna, which is pretty huge. Rookie leveling up there, so he's not he has lost chapter. And there we go. Better tempo for IG through bottom. Like, IG's bottom pushed in the top wave and just rotated into bottom, and then that's it. Misfortune was way too late. Yeah, the plating definitely gave Rogue Warriors all that gold advantage. Looking at the items, Leandri Rush and Leandri Rush for 2. I think the key thing, though, we talked about how Morde recovering and so forth. Like, Morde still scales better on side than Rumble does, because Mordekaiser has an easier time of itemizing magic resistance. Like, he can easily go Adaptive Helmet, and if Rumble goes Adaptive Helmet, you kind of just report him, right, for trolling. So with that being said, on side, Mordekaiser can still scale pretty well in the 1v1. And Rumble doesn't want to buy QSS, doesn't want to buy any of these items. He wants to look for situations where he team fights. Sure, right now the level advantage is big enough to carry Rumble on side, but then eventually, if time passes and Mordekaiser can scale more and more, he can even recover from such a shitty game. Ideally now, IG get pressure through mid lane. They just pressure the Talia with no flash, but nothing significant has happened out of it, so it's whatever. Orianna should win Mordekaiser. Oh, okay. Wow. This was highly unnecessary. Oh. What was that sound? Did the Rookie die? Wait. I'm sorry, but I don't know what that sound was, and I'm spooked. Chili owner says, take my money. Thank you very much. It's very nice of you. Okay, let's go back. So most ranged matchups is you hit E and you win. And here he hit E and he walks towards Rookie. Ning going for the Rift Herald steal. Oh. The W into the Lantern. Jesus. Orianna about give vision? Oi. Rookie the cookie. So the state of the game is kind of strange. The state of the game is very strange. Because Puff is weaker than MF, and Thresh and Aphelios are not having that much pressure on Talia. And I think IG need to play 4-1. They need to stop trying to match 1-3-1, because I think if they lose here, enemy can even play 3-1-1. They need to abuse the fact that Talia has no flash. They need to pressure on this, they need to play on this. They need to use Rumble ult to commit on her and push pressure her out. That's the only way. Oh, Southwind. This is not the way. Okay, Rumble ult is juicy, but so is the Zhonya's. Otherwise, Ruby was dead 3 times. Rookie played the all-in really well. He got a bit greedy, right? But more the flash on top of his head, and then the greed paid off. The greed definitely paid off. He got a kill there and it was really good. Like Mortis still has such an easy time itemizing magic resistance, and like if he buys a Spectre Skull, like he has Mercury ready, he's going to win the 1v1 against Rumble and Orianna. So Mordekaiser, even though he's doomed here, his itemization is going to be so good. I just hope he goes Spectre Skull, because that's the way. Like I think going Rylai's is a bit too greedy, and it gives Rookie and the Shy opportunity in the 1v1. Ooh, okay. That's the flashless dying. Rumble no ult. No Lantern. Where's Lantern? Where was Lantern? Did he Lantern already? Where's Lantern? Why is Trash Lantern so late? Because this fight happens. Oh, that's the Lantern. What the fuck? Okay, so Southwind is not having a great game. Because his Lantern was strong. Rookie saw an opportunity, man. Southwind not operating on the same wavelength as Rookie here. Because if they play this cleanly, they get a 1-0. What's happening here though? It's a good Rumble ult. These stopwatches are cucking our boy the Shy though. Okay. Because the key thing here is, like, imagine now Rogue Warriors, they play 3-1-1, right? They put Mordekaiser bottom, they play 3-1-1, they push out topside with Misfortune, rotate into mid, Talia catches mid. The best case of action for IG is just to try to force on Talia. They need to find Talia, force on her over and over. Ning just died here, honestly. He just died without using Dragon Kick, without using anything. He got queued and then into Mammoth ult, and then he was gone. I wonder how much gold Wuji is sitting on here. The Wuji. Oh. Pretty strange. I'll keep trolling a bit, honestly. Like his team was committing for top turret and everyone's rotating into the side, and it's a very unnecessary death. The Shy died very similarly top earlier as well. Rumble now TP, matching bottom. Play for Nash. Really? Aphelios stings? It's getting pinged. Okay. I respect the attempt, honestly. I respect the attempt, and I also respect the timer of them walking out. Ning doing a little pirouette in the jungle. I like the attempt though. Talia's flash back up again. It's weird because I'm viewing it in a different speed, so my judgment of cooldowns is very off. I was about to say Talia still no flash, but time is flying, man. Time is flying. Okay, that's a root. That's a very weak Solari, man. Solari is such a weak item. Solari is shielding for 200. Holy, Ning is dead, man. Ooh. Ooh, Rookie. Dirty. Rookie should die here. Wow. Olaf survived, very low HP. Olaf no flash. Oh, they're going. Oh, what the fuck? Why did you take the lantern? Holy maniacs. Oh, maniacs. Oh. This is mad. This is so mad. Rumble flashed for this though, so I'm not certain. I respect the voice of second buy as well. I think itemization is good. A lot of Mercuries are showing up. A lot of MR and Nautilus as well. And naturally, Olaf is also going to progress into MR after this buy. Ninja Tabi, Cinderhook, Black Cleaver. So again, look at the Solaris Shield, man. It's non-existent. 200. I hate this item so much. That's why people go gargle into it. This works off of your bonus max health. And right now, Nautilus bonus max health is very small. It's like support item only. Drake is on. Misfortune still has flash. I feel like this Misfortune flash is gonna win the game. Like here in the next fight. Oh, hook doesn't land. It's a very, very bad choke point to go through IG. Oh, a lot of ults used here though. Rumble ult was also used. No Nautilus ult. Rookie killing Ruby. Ruby! Oh, Aphelios is so broken. Holy shit. I don't know how Aphelios avoided nerfs on 10.5. How did Aphelios dodge nerfs on 10.5? Honestly, Southwind and like Southwind is doing okay. Ning is getting giga carried. Ning is getting giga carried. I will get a replay of this fight. Morello. This is a very bad Talia Morello. Mordecai is a Rylai. Like here, if you reach the point of Mordecai is in finishing Rylai, then it's better than buying Spectre Skull, of course. The reasoning I had behind looking to buy Spectre Skull instead, so this guy should die here. The reason I wanted to buy Spectre Skull instead is because it's so difficult to find the money to reach Rylai's. The Shy. Ooh, okay. But yeah, his team is not on the map. He shouldn't push next wave. It's honestly pointless here. Boom, boom, and then don't show us this. You were watching this in the fight. What's this fight? What the hell? Rookie? Oh, Rookie. Oh, well, how did you get here? How did you get here, Rookie? What happened? What the hell? There's a Nash. Rookie had Ignite. Holy. Would you have guessed that IG's bot lane got completely like dove and sacrificed into? I would never have known, man, if someone told me, look at this game, what happened this game. I would say the Shy shitting on top, as per usual, and that's it. Ning kill participation is just hilarious, man. Rumble's giga fed, man. Oof. But still, you know, flashes are so key against champs like Orianna, Rumble. It's not only Jarvan that cares about flash. Like flashes getting out of these key ultimates is going to matter. But at this point in time, Aphelios is also monster fed. Aphelios is monster fed, and Rogue Warrior's comp is just fell off too hard. So we're gonna speed up here. The game is pretty much over after that fight on Dragon. And then to summarize the game, right? IG They managed to get ahead mid. They managed to get ahead top. Ning got to full clear. Olaf sacrificed himself to go into bottom. Right? He committed all the way to go into bottom. Sure, they had some prior. They got first Rift Herald. They got first Drake, but it ended up being not so meaningful. Now Talia bought Morello. It's pretty reportable. This is a bad Morello situation. And IG, sure, sometimes they die, they troll. Oh, good move. I respect it from Southwind. He went for the preemptive flash and then W. Yeah, the Shy and Rookie died definitely more than they needed to on side. Ning got caught a lot in the fights. I think Rookie wins this 1v1. Ooh, he almost killed himself by getting landed through the rocks here. Ooh. Oh, there's a kick. Ning, what was that? What was that, Ning? This is low confidence, listen. Why you don't flash kick the misfortune? Larson said that the gap between mid-tier LEC mid laners and Faker isn't that high. I disagree. I think I am of the opinion that Rookie is the best mid laner in the world, but I am biased. I am big IG fan. Very nice. Very enjoyable game. Like, the explosive early was crazy. Which is very, very crazy. Very, very crazy. But more the guys are stomping. More the guys are getting this hard stomp top. Like, maybe he respected Lee Sin too hard. Because it's tricky, right? Like, we're talking about Holder, but in the end, the map was divided and he probably was scared of Lee Sin a lot. But he took too much damage, and by the time the dive happened, it was already really rough. And then Olaf made the ultimate sacrifice. He sacrificed himself for this lead, and it didn't pay off hard enough for it to matter. And then I think IG just outscaled, and Aphelios managed to stay in the game. Because the thing is, if Misfortune and Nautilus is the only thing that is ahead for you, you can no longer only play for lane. You need to spread that pressure into mid and give Talia space and give Mordecai the space. But I agree that Rookie and the Shy died a bit more than they needed to. But that was game number 1.